Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Contest Shredding. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a vlog, it's not going to be any workout footage. So if you're coming for that, then I'm sorry, but you can stick around for this video. But pretty much in this video what I'm going to be doing is showing you how I meal prep my chicken. Like a really simple way that doesn't take any time at all, maybe 15 to 20 minutes prep time, and then like 30 minutes cook time. So you're talking a total of 50 minutes, but I cook mine in the oven, so it's not like you get to sit there and constantly watch it. You just put 30 minutes in the oven, flip it halfway, and I'll explain it all as I'm going along. But I'm going to do that. Also, a lot of things people ask me is like, how do you track macros? So I'm also going to show you how you track macros with a food scale. So if you don't have a food scale, go ahead and get one because it will be your best friend. If you're serious about your gains, then you're gonna need a food scale. So let's just hop right into it. Alright, so we have our chicken right here. Defrosted it. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So yeah, preheat the oven to 350 degrees and have that running while you are prepping and seasoning your chicken. So first thing I'm going to do is just show you how I cut mine. It's very simple. So you're just going to take it, cut it down the middle, like that. And once you do that, just move that to the side. Boom, boom, boom. That's it like that. And you just throw it in a container. Alright, so the chicken's all cut up right here. Before you do anything else, make sure to wash your hands, because you don't want to get no fucking salmonella or some shit. So wash your hands before you start seasoning it. Alright, so once you're done cutting it up, put it in just like, as you're cutting it, put it in a Tupperware, kind of like this, or whatever you have. And then now we just gotta season it. So what I'm going to be using is some pepper. We got salt, and I'm using this Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning. There you go, focused. And yeah, if props to you if you can make your own seasoning, but personally I'm not really good at that, so I just use this stuff. And make sure to get the 25% less sodium, because you don't want to be fucking up your weigh-ins with hella sodium. So get the lowest sodium you can. This is my first time trying this, so I will let you know how it is. And yeah, so we're just gonna go put this all up in here. I'm gonna spread the chicken evenly throughout the container. And we're gonna go ahead, start with the pepper. You can do it any order you want. Just like putting the pepper in. Then we're gonna go ahead, put the salt. I like using the container because it's easier to control, so shit doesn't just come flying out. Coat the top a little, I go like back and forth. And then we're gonna go ahead and use this. I like to really season it. I like a lot of seasoning because I want it to taste good. Alright, so that's that. And then now we just gotta get down and dirty and just mix it all up. Don't be afraid to get up in there. Just mix that all up. That was my oven right there, so my oven's ready. It's perfect timing because I'm about to be ready to put all this on the tray. So once I mix it all up, I like to add some more of the seasoning just because it doesn't get on the bottom when you first put it on. So we're gonna just add a little more. Don't be stingy. Alright, so when you're ready to put it on the tray, you're gonna get some tin foil. So any tin foil works. So you grab some and get you a pan or a baking tray or something, and just you're gonna cover the top of that with tin foil. This also is easy cleanup too. You can just take off the tin foil and you won't have to wash anything. Get you a pair of tongs, and then you're just gonna place the chicken on from the container onto the tray. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's ready to go in. And then we're just gonna open the oven. Pop this in. And then it should be ready in about 30-ish minutes. So check on it around like 15 minutes. Maybe flip them over if they need to. And then check on it around like 30-minute mark. So these are going in at 8:25. Gonna check on them in 30 minutes around 8:55. In the meantime, clean up your mess so that way you don't gotta worry about it after. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I'll show you how to track macros. Alright, so now I'm gonna teach you how to track macros. Most coaches, or not most, I shouldn't say most coaches, but a lot of people are now using like sets of macros rather than telling you what exactly to eat. And if you get a meal plan from me, you have the option to pick whether you can track macros or I tell you what to eat. And I like tracking macros because it gives you a lot more freedom, so you don't have to eat the same shit every day. So it just gives you more freedom with your diet. You don't get bored of it, and you can always add in little things. And as you get better with it, you can start finding like the secrets to dieting. And yeah, so I think it's a really useful tool. You should learn it. I'm gonna teach you here, and if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. But I just have a few items here that I'm going to use for examples just to show you how to track them. So I'm going to show you how to do peanut butter, some like pretzels and some like pasta, and then I'll also go over how to do the meats and the little rules of thumb that you should follow for tracking your meats. Alright, so we're going to start with the peanut butter, I guess. First thing you want to do is know how much you want. So when you know how much you want, you just go to the nutrition facts, and you're gonna see that most peanut butters are gonna be a serving size of 2 tablespoons, and that's 32 grams. So let's say you want 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. You're just gonna the easiest way to track peanut butter is you're just gonna take the cap off, take the lid off. Put on your scale, but make sure the scale is off first, and then turn on the scale once the peanut butter is on there. Then you're gonna grab yourself a spoon, a knife, or a fork, whatever you use, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna scoop it out. So I'll just do it for example right here. Alright, so I just took a spoonful out just for the purpose of this, and you're gonna see that it says -50. So basically that just means how much you have taken out from the jar. So I've taken out 50 grams of peanut butter, which is way more than 32. So you're just going to want to start putting some back until that number gets to 32. And there you go, you have your 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And then you can track that in your MyFitnessPal or whatever macro tracker you use. So that's how you do peanut butter, and that's how I like to do it. And that goes for like almond butters and everything like that. We're going to put that back. Alright, so now let's say you just want to have like a snack or something. I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, get your plate, zero your scale out, and again, determine how much you want to have. And then once you know how much you want, just go to the nutrition facts and get the right amount. So on here it says serving size is 30 grams. So let's just say we want 1 serving of this. You're just gonna start pouring it on, just like that. Start pouring it on until your scale says 30 grams. So that's how easy it is. And this goes for like your cereals as well. You can just put the plate on and start putting stuff on until you get your desired amount. Right now, one of the last things I'm gonna show you is pasta. So for pasta, what I like to do, it says on the box that the serving size is 2 ounces, and that's raw. So that's just like a pasta uncooked. So what I like to do is I like to measure how much exactly I'm gonna eat for that meal, and then I will boil it instead. Because once you boil it all, like say you do the whole box, it's very hard to be accurate when you haven't weighed it out beforehand, because the weight difference and all that just gets all messed up and it's very confusing. So I just weigh it out uncooked, and then the exact amount I'm going to eat for that meal, and then I just put it in and cook it. Or if you're eating pasta for that day, I just cook how much I'm going to have for the whole day, and I'll split it up between meals. So that's how I do that. And also, yeah, the meats you should weigh uncooked if you can. So like the usual rule of thumb is 4 ounces is 1 serving of uncooked meat. But if you cook it, another rule of thumb to go by is that it loses about 25% of its weight once it's cooked. So let's say you're trying to measure out some ground beef that's already cooked and you want just 1 serving, I would do around 3 ounces rather than 4, because like I said, it loses 25% of its weight once it's cooked. Unless you're using a bunch of oils and stuff, then it gets confusing. So try to keep it as simple as possible if you're new to this. That way you can be accurate. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say. One more thing is that if you have packaged stuff like this, it's so easy to track it. On the box, it tells you like serving size is 1 packet. So literally, all you do is you go into your tracker app, whatever you use. I like to use MyFitnessPal. I think it's the best one. That app again is MyFitnessPal. Go download it. It's gonna be your best friend. And on MyFitnessPal, you can actually scan the barcode on the boxes wherever it is, like right there, and it will bring up the exact macros that it says on the box. So you can easily go in there. Say you have 2 packets of this oatmeal. Go in there and just hit 2 packets, and automatically tracks it for you. So that's easy when you're dealing with packaged stuff. So if you want, you can stick to packaged stuff, but you also have options like I just showed you. So yeah, that's how you track macros. If you have any questions, you can either email me or put them in the comment below. If you want a meal plan, trading plan, any of that stuff, make sure to email me at marcoantoniofitness@gmail.com. Right now I'm just gonna wait for the chicken, and I will show you that when it's all cooked and ready. So see you in the next clip. Alright, so it's been like 35 minutes since I put the chicken in the oven. It's ready. I've taken it out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So that's the finished product. Tell me that doesn't look good. And when you cook it in the oven, it just stays moist. Even when you microwave it, what I've experienced is that it doesn't really dry out at all. So you'll never have to deal with dry, gross chicken if you cook it in the oven. So yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. That's how I meal prep my chicken. If you have been wondering how to do it, or you just don't know how to do it yourself, been relying on parents, now you can go out and do it yourself. It's very easy, no more than 15-minute prep time, and then you just stick it in the oven and forget about it for like 30 minutes, and then it's done. So simple, easy, and then just put it in a container and you have your chicken for the week. So that's going to conclude this video. It's something a little different. If you guys like it and want me to do some more like instructional, informational videos, let me know by dropping a like on this video and commenting below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.